So next week will be the big tag team title match between the Wyatt Sicks and the Street Profits. And the big question, are the Street Profits on the same page? Well, tonight, the Wyatts would send a message to Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, with Eric Rowan taking the spotlight. No Howdy in that video message, just obviously the clips of him. But Rowan saying, from my family to yours, heed the warning, run. It does feel like the Wyatt Sicks are in the head of the Street Profits, but will the Street Profits prevail and get through it? I don't know. Tonight, it was almost like they were very robotic. Like, everything they said was positive, but their body language from both Tez and Dawkins just really was not. So what do you think? Do you think that we get new tag champs next week? Or does the breakup happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I do want to quickly add that we haven't seen Uncle Howdy now for a few weeks, and Uncle Howdy is missing again. Hopefully everything's good with Bo Dallas. If it's not, though, I hope WWE doesn't pull the Wyatt Sicks from TV again like they did last year, because that really did halt their momentum. Tonight proves it. Rowan can talk. Dexter can talk. Joe Gacy can talk. Nikki can talk. Let them deliver the message with Uncle Howdy being in the shadows, and then when he's good, have him come back that way. But hopefully everything's fine, and he's just having a few weeks off. This is things you might have missed for WWE SmackDown. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Randy Orton would have the back of Cody Rhodes tonight to start off SmackDown, as the Oracle, Paul Heyman, and the Bronze would show up. And Paul Heyman, well, he'd stir that pot tonight, all right, telling Randy Orton that when the Bronze beat them tonight, either he's going to be pinned, and then where was the champ? Or, if they pin Cody Rhodes, is that the undisputed champion? Claiming it is a prophecy that this cannot last, that Cody and Randy's friendship cannot last. And it kind of looked like Randy was listening to Heyman. Look at Cody there looking at the belt, and look at Randy looking at Cody's belt. Later on, while Randy Orton would say, who cares about what Paul Heyman says, he would once again look at the WWE Championship. A distraction by Heyman would allow Seth Rollins to hit the stomp on Orton tonight, allowing Bronson Reed to pin Randy Orton. And just like the seeds that Heyman planted earlier, where was Cody Rhodes? Cody got taken out by Bron Breakker, and now, presumably, Randy is gonna ask that question. No turn tonight, though. Instead, what happened was Seth Rollins wanted to go back in for Cody. Heyman told him not to. Now, remember, the story here is Cody saying, who's really pulling the strings? Who's really in control of the vision? And Seth, well, he took it upon himself to go in for Cody. Seth, well, you should have listened to Heyman. Cody hit the crossroads. Cody stands tall tonight, but look at this. Heyman held back the Bronze. He didn't let the Bronze go and help Seth Rollins. Of course, I have to start this segment by saying thank you to the people who took a See Wrestling sign to SmackDown tonight in the second row. That means they've got money nowadays, you know. You're awesome, and I appreciate you a lot. It was Sami Zayn versus Aleister Black in the first match tonight on SmackDown in the United States Title Open Challenge. It looked as though it was going to be Carmelo Hayes who was going to answer the challenge and look to take that US title, but no. Hayes had just told The Miz that this whole Melo don't Miz thing is done. Miz still furious that Melo didn't break up the pinfall last week in the tag match, and The Miz would take out Carmelo Hayes before he could go to the ring and answer the challenge. That would be a reason for Aleister Black to then come out and take that opportunity. So maybe it sets up a match in the future again for Aleister Black versus Carmelo Hayes. But obviously now it looks like a babyface-like run for Melo, which I'm really down for. I think this will be exactly what people have wanted it to be. The breakout feud for Carmelo Hayes, hopefully. I thought the US title match was actually really good. Sami and Black killed it. I did think Aleister Black was going to win multiple times, so job done. It would be Sami Zayn winning tonight once again with a blue thunder bomb for the pinfall, with a bit of a distraction help from Damian Priest. Damian sent a message though after the match. The Razor's Edge through the announce desk, and Aleister Black is down. The feud continues. Gotta take a minute, though, to appreciate Sami Zayn. You know what? When he was on Raw, I will admit, it was stale AF. Since going to SmackDown and winning the US title, this whole open challenge stuff for Sami Zayn has really delivered really good matches every single week, which is exactly what you want from Sami Zayn. So, well done, Sami. Well done, WWE. Thoroughly enjoying it. A big win tonight for Zaria and Ruca in tag team action, defeating the Secret Service. Thought it was a cool little short match that introduces them to the WWE fans, a good way to advertise Showdown this upcoming Tuesday, and maybe positions Ruca against the women's tag team champions Charlotte and Alexa, who after the match was asked about their thoughts on Ruca, and they said, well, when the time comes, they better be ready. It does feel like this is a bit of a soft call-up for Zaria and Ruca. Obviously, Nick Howdy saying, you know, hopefully there's some big things to come, and hopefully that's going to be on SmackDown. So it does feel like this is a call-up, but they're still in NXT for now. Do you know what I mean? Some issues tonight during SmackDown. We had some audio issues during the Secret Service's entrance. We had weird glitching happening throughout the night, and even the lights going off during Sami and Aleister Black's match. I'm sure these are technical issues, don't really know how to explain the lighting stuff, but I hope WWE actually goes, do you know what, it's Halloween month, let's build on this. Let's do something with the Wyatts that builds up towards Halloween, which there is actually an episode of SmackDown on Halloween, so maybe they should. Let's do something fun for Halloween. Another person that looks likely to be called up now is Javon Evans, who come out of Nick Aldis's office, and Nick Aldis said, you know, there's a bright future for you here on SmackDown, and immediately we'd set up a tag team match against Los Garza, which, by the way, where is Santos Escobar? We haven't seen Escobar now for what feels like an eternity. So, hopefully everything's okay there. Los Garza, though, were the perfect opponents tonight for Javon Evans and for Rey Fenix to highlight their ability. And Javon, by the way, that dive to the camera. Oh my God, that was geniusly done. Well done to the cameraman as well for seemingly standing up and taking that dive and staying on his feet. Genius. Javon and Rey Fenix would be successful tonight in just genuinely a fun match. A contract signing tonight between Stephanie Vicaire and Tiffany Stratton. And actually, it was really nice. They shook hands, they posed for the camera, they just got along. You don't see that every day in WWE. Oh no, there you go. Julia would attack Tiffany Stratton on her way out and then confront Stephanie Vicaire with Kiana James offering to manage Stephanie, saying that she can take her to be the crown jewel champion. Little bit of a brawl later, and Stephanie and Tiffany stand tall. The advertising for the last time. John Cena's Saturday night's main event on December 13th for his last match. I can't take this. They are going to advertise this every week, and we're just going to be reminded it's nearly his time is up. For a few weeks now, we've seen Chelsea Green trying to recruit for the Secret Service to replace Piper Niven, who's away with an injury. Now, I haven't actually asked you guys, but I wanted to very quickly. Who do you think should join the Secret Service? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. The next Solo Sikoa vignette installment was tonight, and this one was about Tala Tonga and Solo wanting Tala to bring the monster inside of him out, but then claiming something is missing. Now, I'm going to assume that means someone. Now, obviously, my first thought is Tama Tonga. Tama's been out for a while now with an injury, but it could be anyone else. Is there another Bloodline member signed? Because that's probably likely with WWE, you just never know. Damian Priest would announce next week on SmackDown it will be him versus Aleister Black in a last man standing match, just like we thought it was going to be. And I hope Aleister Black kicks his head off. How dare you push a man in a wheelchair like that? That was despicable. A decent SmackDown this week, but obviously a lot of build for next week, which looks like a banger of a show. For this week, a 7.5 out of 10 is fair. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you as always next time. Peace!